It's the Lenny and Lisa Israel Show, where we have an insightful mix of conversations about what's new and relevant in the worlds of entertainment, business, music, relationships, religion, and more. Hey, let's talk about it.
We are chill.
Welcome to the Lenny and Lisa Israel Show, episode number 2.
We out here.
Talking about that loyalty thing.
That's right. That loyalty thing.
Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty.
Loyalty. So, on the last episode, we talked about getting stabbed in the back. Stabbed in the back by your family, by people that you love.
In the back. By anybody.
And it's different. It's multiple levels of getting stabbed in the back of me. It's the family level, the friend level, the straight up enemy level.
But yeah. What else did we talk about last week?
We talked about quite a few things.
It was random. That was the test show. Thanks for everyone who tuned in and checked it out and watched it and whatnot. You know, much love on that. It was fun. So we're keeping it going. This is episode number 2. Number 2.
About the loyalty thing.
That loyalty thing.
Because we talked about how loyalty is not the same as back in the day. Because nowadays, it's like, it's even faster for people who are close to you or people who love you and you think would never do anything to wrong you to be the first ones to do it. It's like, wait a minute, what happened? There used to be a golden line of loyalty that was attached to the golden rule, i.e. do unto others as you would have them do unto you. But now it's like invisible ghost line. It's almost like it doesn't exist and people see no point to loyalty. It's like, for what? It's easy to be greasy, I guess. I don't think so. In my mind, it would be easier to be loyalty and to be loyal and do right by people that you love, that you care about. I just don't understand. I cannot comprehend doing wrong to people that you love. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, I think it's easier for people to do that because they know, hey, my loved one ain't gonna do anything. I have to go back to the era of wrongness, the 90s, when during the crack era, there's a lot of wrongness going on. Why do you think crackheads, even if you had a crackhead in your family, and a lot of black folks did, a lot of us have, 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe you was a crackhead.
Might even been 10. I myself was not a crackhead. My mama used to call them rock stars. I didn't know what that meant until I was grown. I was like, oh, damn. My mama was calling y'all crackheads. She gave y'all a special name, though.
But if you was a crackhead, if you had a crackhead in the family, a crackhead 9 times out of 10 would always steal the VCR, the home's precious VCR. And everyone know who stole it. But nobody ever said anything to him. You just bought mama a new VCR. Somebody did, not the crackhead.
The crackhead never bought anything. Everybody knew who the crackhead was.
The crackhead never gave up his recompense for nothing.
No. Crackhead always came over to eat. Crackhead, they always came over when they got out of some shit. Pardon my French. They get out of jail. They get out of trouble. Here comes the crackhead.
Totally English, but
yeah, it was. But
I'll cloud it.
But pardon my improper wordage.
But that's just loyalty, man. Are you loyal? Do you consider yourself a loyal person. What makes a loyal person? What makes you a loyal person? Is it just cheating, lying,
Stealing, conniving, deceiving? Which one of those things is it? And it's funny because the people who are closest to you, a lot of times, they might even have the tendency to do you worse because they'll do something that you just cannot comprehend. Like, it's just confounding to you. Like, wait a minute, this just doesn't make sense. I don't understand. I just don't understand. Because when you love somebody, if it's your best girlfriend, it's your best homeboy, you love them with all your everything. I can't understand how you would do something or infract on that person.
Well, there's different types of loyalty.
Yeah,
Different types of, look at all the loyalty, all the governmental loyalty right now. People loyal to these two parties. They're parties that they want to vote for. People have all kind of loyalties going on right now. Loyal to their leaders, whoever their leaders are.
Yeah. But we're going to talk a little bit more so about the internal loyalty. We're going to leave the government out of it right now. Because our families are in turmoil, eaten up by internal disloyalty. Where it's like, you mad at the person. You're angry, or somebody can be upset with the person in the family that does nothing but help, that does nothing but fix problems. When people are broke, they give money. When bills need to get paid, they show up and pay them. When people need to get bailed out of jail, they bail them out. When people need food, they feed them. When they have problems, this person fixes and answers those problems with solutions. How is it that you could be mad and do that person wrong just because you're mad at that person because they tried to help fix you? Oh, yeah, because you don't want to fix yourself.
People don't want to hear, in that case, people don't want to hear the right thing. They want just whatever handout you can give them and let them go about their business. They don't want
I don't want you to teach me how to
lecture.
fish.
Right? Yeah, they don't want a lecture. Don't teach me how to fish, just give me some fish, and I'll come back when I want some more fish.
Guess what? I'm done. I'm not giving you more fish. I'm tired of feeding you.
I've never been that way. I could never ask anybody for nothing. Not even moms. When I was little, I'd rather go work. I'd go to the gas station, and that's what bothers me. Go. Moving around the world now, you see young boys at the gas station. They just asking for money, panhandling, just straight begging. You got any change? You got some money? In my day, back in my day when I was a boy, let me tell you, I'd go to the gas filler up, and I would sit there. I would stand down. I wouldn't sit down.
Okay, Cephas needs to leave.
No, but you wouldn't. I would go there. I would go to the gas station, and you ask to pump people's gas. I'll pump your gas for a quarter or for whatever change. Clean people's windows while you're pumping gas. Do something. Don't just ask for some money. Quit begging.
Right. Even when I was a little girl,
See, the Democrats got people hooked on begging and handouts.
Begging is easy. But when I was a little girl, I remember my mom going to the gas station, and there was this he was probably a homeless guy or whatever, but he was always offering a service. But he was so talented. He was an artist. And I remember he painted roses on my mom's windows of her Cutlass, and he put my name in the back window of her car, and it was just so pretty. But again, we come from an era and an age of action, not of excess and request. These people live in excess, and they don't want to do anything, but they can easily request and ask for somebody else's spare change. But yet you're not willing to go and do something to get your own spare change and to make a life change. And those things are major. And people are, we come from the past thought of the children are our future. Man, with some of these ones begging at the gas station, we gonna be in trouble. We're gonna be in trouble. Like, they're not even trying to work with me. Say, excuse me, ma'am, can I pump your gas? Can I clean your windows? Excuse me, do you got some dollars? Do you got some change? No.
But it's like, hey, listen, young lions, if you're out there within ears of hearing, don't just beg folks for money. Do something for it. If you don't want to work for it, do something. You got to do something else. Tell a joke, sing, rap. Don't just beg and just want some money. Do something for it. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm not giving you nothing. Because you're an able-bodied young person. Go get a job.
It's easier to give than it is to receive. But I'm going to need y'all to start giving your ability to receive some thought in the sense of, what can I give to receive this money? See how that works?
And I remain loyal to my giving. If you show some initiative to get this money.
Of what it is that you want me to give.
Right.
That part.
That's right. This is the Lenny and Lisa Israel Show.
We out here.
Episode 2. Yeah, loyalty. That loyalty thing. Loyalty.
As a matter of fact, because, we were even...
the state of being loyal, faithfulness to commitments or obligations.
Faithful adherence to a sovereign government, leader, cause, etc. So that's basically that whole governmental loyalty, which we're not talking about right now.
Right. They say, fake people don't surprise me anymore. Loyal people do. Because there's fake people everywhere. Everywhere you go. I'm in the entertainment business. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. Fake people everywhere. Yeah. It's like everybody is, hey, singers, rappers, entertainers, y'all already know. Everybody you meet is the plug. And people are faker than the $4 bill, the 4-handled mug. I don't know, it's hard to find loyal people.
Because when we first started dating, my husband, he was like, what does she want? What is she up to? Why is she so nice?
I wasn't trusting nothing. All that being nice stuff, that's a red flag when somebody, I've been through that. I've been through deep. With that niceness, I was like, I was dating a young lady many moons back. And she let me go because she was like, I was too nice. I was like, oh, you must want one of them gangster niggas to slap you and slap you in the face. And she was like, yeah. All right, then. I ain't the one. I don't have time for that, yo.
So, again, it's a rarity with loyal, honestly, good-hearted, kind-hearted people. And fortunate for me, I'm one of those people. But at the same time, for my husband, it took a while because he was like, she up to something. She gotta be. But I don't want nothing. My name was not light bill, water bill, or gas bill in the state of California. I had a real government name, and that was not one of them. I didn't need anybody to pay anything for me, because that's how the women move.
That's what she's hinting at. A lot of females in California like, hey, what's up, girl? What's your name? Light bill.
Phone bill.
Yeah, all right then. My name is Gone Bill.
No, so for me, even in the sense of I've never been comfortable just asking for, like, I gotta figure it out. Like, let me go do some hair or something. Let me go wait tables real quick for a minute. Go get up some coins. But the sense of asking, I don't understand. I guess it's a millennial type of thing where there's a comfortability with asking for something without doing something for it. But I'm cool. Y'all can have it. I'm good. I don't come from that. I come from another place. That let me get money. Just like my husband, I wasn't at the gas station, but I'd babysit some kids.
Oh, that was just one of the many hustles as a youngster that we did,
Right, but for me, as the little girl, very, very sheltered and protected and whatnot, but I was still about my grind. Let me get some money. Going to work with my mom was not always conducive to success because I would work all day and she try to pull some, I'm paying you with lunch. Nah, I'm gonna need my coins. We can eat when I get home.
See, that's what family do you. I'm gonna pay you with some lunch.
Nah. That's a perk. That's not working. I'm like 12. Like, nah, mama, let me get my paper. See, that's why I had to go and find babysitting clients because my mother, again, that wasn't going to be conducive to monetary success. My food, my sustenance, that kind of stuff, yeah, good. But I'm like, mommy, I can eat at home. I came to work with you to get money. I could have stayed at home all day to eat.
Yeah, that's why I say renting property to family is tough.
Yeah, those situations, they tear up your stuff. They don't want to pay rent on time.
Yeah, don't want to pay their rent on time or ever. And then you gotta, man, come on, fam, don't make me have to kick your ass out.
You don't want to get in arrears with your family. No.
Yeah,
that's like having to pay child support on a house.
But you would be like, you wouldn't do this to a regular landlord. You're doing this because it's me, and you could go. All you can do is go home and be sad and come out your pocket and pay that mortgage.
Right.
Because work your family out another way.
And then you got to go through all of the work to get your family member out your house, because it's still your house, your property.
I don't know, there's a lot of horror stories about, renting to family members, but I don't know, is there any success stories about, renters renting to family members, homeowners, any homeowners out there or property owners who rent an apartment or anything, something like that, a home to family members, and it's working out, it has worked out and everything's cool? I'd like to hear that story or hear about it.
I myself only know of one.
Say something below.
My sister actually rents her other home to her son. Bills get paid, no problem. But he's a productive member of society, so we have to see how rare or common that is. Last I heard, most family members don't pay the bills.
Yeah, that could happen. This is the Lenny and Lisa Israel show.
We out here.
Yeah. Onto that Lordy thing. I don't know if we need a commercial break. What is this? Who's running the show today? Who's kicked in some coins?
Today's show
paid some bills.
Today's show is brought to you by Appear Ill Apparel, where you can appear ill or appear ordinary. No one wants to appear ordinary and ill in the factor of that's dope. That's fire.
Appear
that's
Ill.
fire.
Yeah, Appear Ill is my brand, my clothing brand. I started a couple years ago because I couldn't find any Black history clothing that was made by Americans.
Blacks.
Or American blacks.
Non-Asian
by
producers.
our people, by my people, it's bad because all the stuff I was finding, and you do research on it, it was coming from China. And a lot of the internet Black companies that you see during, in February only, they are Asian companies to swindle the dollars away from you because we love Black Power, fists, red, black, green, and onks. Our people love that, and the Asians know that, and they use that mess against us in February.
Because they want to maximize on the consumption of our high spending that's donated to the economy every year. And in February, they get a whole bunch of it.
Hey, I know this because I'm in the clothing company. I'm in the clothing business, and doing printing and dealing with the Asian persuasion with the printing, because they have the just like they had the beauty supply industry online.
Right.
They have the garment industry. It's a lot of it is theirs, especially with the printing on T-shirts and whatnot. And those Black images that we see are not A lot of times they're not black made. So therefore, Appear Ill Apparel, I had made my own black history clothing, and we set it off real heavy out here in Las Vegas.
Yes, we did.
Black History Month.
It's quite beautiful when you get to see your fans out running around the world and you see your designs moving around.
Oh, that's lovely. You see someone wearing your clothing out in the world. It's pretty awesome.
And you guys can all find your own personal selection of clothing from Appear Ill Apparel at PersicandBodyBlends.com/Appear Ill Apparel. And you can also receive 10% off on every purchase with the coupon code QueenLisa20. But that is visible on the website.
Yes, go to the website, PersicandBodyBlends.com, and you can slide on over to the Appear Ill page. Check us out. Got something you like, go ahead and purchase it. Support.
Yeah, support.
That black owned, family owned, people owned.
American people owned.
Support the people you know.
Yay. What up?
Straight like that. Appear ill or appear ordinary.
No one wants to appear ordinary. That's just too plain.
Yes. Lenny and Lisa Israel podcast. Loyalty thing. Back to that loyalty thing. Loyalty isn't gray. It's black and white. Either you're completely oil. I can't speak tonight. Either you're completely loyal or you're not loyal at all. And people have to understand this. You can't be loyal when it serves you. You want to show loyalty and friendship and kindness only when you want something. That's being a user. You're not loyal. You're being a user. It's usury.
Yeah, and that's so opposite of loyalty.
If you're cheating on your spouse, husband, wife, boyfriend, or girlfriend. Hey, boyfriend, girlfriend, I don't take that mess too serious. But it's only serious if you are in a committed relationship. Hey, you're committed. Don't commit yourself if you don't want to be loyal. You can have more success in relationships if you're just upfront and honest. Hey, you good looking, I'm good looking. We can kick it, but hey, let's not get too far. I don't want to do that. You can set those boundaries out front early in the relationship, and you don't have to worry about hurting people and breaking people's hearts and whatnot.
And most of the time, even when those rules and regulations and laws and all that are put in place on the whole, yeah, we can kick it, I like you, you like me, and let's not get attached and all that, yeah, that don't last.
Nah.
Because somebody's gonna get attached.
From my expertise and practice, 3 months. 3 months is the line of love. You can deal with one person. 3 months, that's it. Both parties will be in love in 3 months. If one of you is not in love in 3 months, that's the player in the relationship. But somebody is going to be in love in 3 months. Usually it's the female.
Especially if there's involvement of everyday seeing, everyday talking, everyday being together.
Everyday.
Smashing. Yeah, all that good stuff. Yeah, there's going to be some love and affection and some feelings involved. And even outside of that, somebody's, that whole, we can kick it. Nah, I'm not coming over. I'm kicking it with somebody else. Somebody going to be in their feelings. Why you, see, this old, but I thought we was just cool though. No, because now there's feelings involved. And then you have to talk about
the thing is just be loyal. Just don't lie and cheat. Either you're going to be loyal or not. Your life will be easier. And then, because it's like, okay, what comes like in relationships, like you can, in a lot of relationships, people will cheat first before they just leave the relationship.
Which doesn't make sense. It's like, if you don't want to be with that person, what's really the purpose of cheating? Oh wait, the purpose of cheating is the cheating gives you a way out. Cheating gives you
Not necessarily. You might not be that person. Might not be looking for a way out in the beginning. There's some sort of a problem to make them cheat and let someone to talk to them and come into their life. So there's some sort of problem with them or the relationship already.
And as
before it gets to that point,
instead of just talking to your spouse, your mate, your whoever,
right?
Those people would rather go.
Say, hey, there's something wrong. There's bumps in our road. We need to
smooth them out.
Smooth this out. No, you just rather let the bumps be there and go let somebody else smooth it out.
No, they go make whole other bumps. With that other person.
Usually that's what happens. It's going to be a problem.
And the thing is, if you are comfortable enough to do that, you're already not loyal. Because if you can just go and give yourself and be with somebody else when you're with somebody else, there's no loyalty anyway. Loyalty is not a thought process that is designed for your format. Your operating system don't function that way because you're disloyal. And those type of people are usually lying, usury types of disloyal individuals. They can't help themselves. And that's just, it's okay. And those type of people they don't grow from it. They usually stay that way.
And they keep continuously making that same cheating mistake over and over and over until they finally get it right in their 40s.
And then even outside of...
Good job, shitbird. Took you a little while to get here, but you made it.
Right. Your life's almost over, but you got here. And even outside of marital or romantic relationships, friend relationships, there's a problem with loyalty there because I don't know why. I guess it just boils down to
remember those dishonest fake people.
Those dishonest fake people, but it's almost like there's envy because it's like you pretend for years and years and years and years and years to love me, to support me, to really be there for me, and to be meaningful to me.
But then at the party the other night, I'm talking about the broken stairs to the front of your house, and you should really get them fixed.
Right. Or you decide to bring someone who used to be in love with your best friend to show up and try to break up their marriage because you're a less than human. Like, who does that? But you're a person that's supposed to be loyal to me, supposed to love me, supposed to have my back. Who does that? That's a disloyal, mentally disturbed type of person. Because they can only rely on their own foolishness to make them act in a disloyal fashion because they can't be loyal.
Hold on, what you saying? Smooth that out. Smooth that out. Give it the Michelob slide. Okay, now what you're saying is like, all right. You're saying if there's a friend.
Yes.
Okay, there's a couple friends. There's these two friends, these two lady friends.
Yes.
And one they live across country. They're older ladies. In their 30s, 40s, whatever. They're grown. Known each other since high school, and
not since high school, but but
they're kicking it. They know each other, and one comes to visit the other, and one knows that the other has an old boyfriend that lives there, and invites the old boyfriend, to their reunion as well, and say, "Hey, look
what I brought." Not even a boyfriend, just a past acquaintance, but someone who was interested in her friend. Regardless, why would you do something like that unless you are envious and trying to ruin that person's sole existence?
Their life. You're trying to, that person's happily married or whatever, and you invite, that's some coldness. You invite their ex that still has feelings for them.
Somebody they never even dated, but somebody who dug on them, but still.
However it went, I'm just saying.
Right.
That's cold pole patrol.
That's hatred of some sort. That's like I don't know how to because that sounds like enemy, disloyal behavior, But when it's somebody that's supposed to be a friend slash family slash loved one, I'm not sure what you call that.
Man, that's nothing but hatred. How could you consciously think I'm going to see if I'm going to bring my home girl or my homeboy's ex around them just to see if they can, I know they're happy and everything, but I'm going to see if they still feel that they want that old thing back.
Let me see if I can get you that old feeling back.
No, that's cold business. They want to, that friend wants to ruin your life and cause you problems. And probably because they're jealous of you of some sort of way.
Some kind of way.
Because they're trying to harm you. That's somebody real close. That's how somebody close to you tries to harm you.
That's like
one way.
Snake in the grass.
Yeah.
Not even snake in the basket. That's straight snake in the grass. And then in that sense, what do? You have to cut the head off. Because you forgive and you forget. And it's our way in our faith. Yes, you are to forgive. No, I can be done with you. That's not forgivable.
They'll do that. That's not acceptable. Do something again. Somebody like that, they'll do it again. They hurt somebody like that. They hurt your feelings. They'll just wait to do something else.
Well, I mean that's.
But the book does. Our Bible does tell us to forgive our brother 7 times, and then 70 times. Or 700 times.
Right. So in this case, luckily,
read that again.
In this case, luckily, it wasn't my brother. So I think I get a pass. It wasn't forgiving my brother. Wasn't my brother. It wasn't my brother.
Oh, in that sense.
But again, you still, I guess we figured out what that's called. That's just pure hatred. That's past disloyalty. Because you are literally just trying to ruin somebody's life.
Let's talk about a different type of loyalty. I would like to talk about some brand loyalty. This episode of Lenny and Lisa is real. It's brought to you by Appear Ill Apparel. Appear Ill or Appear... I can't even say it. Appear Ill or Appear Ordinary. That's the brand, y'all.
No one wants to appear ordinary.
I'm trying to make something safe. Because people don't like the violent stuff, the violent black stuff. They were saying, telling my black designs was scary. Never seen Martin Luther King with a pistol in his hand. It's all right. I got one. Appear ill.
He's a peacemaker.
You know, yeah. This episode of.
But I mean, if
I'm sorry, man.
If I'm sorry.
Go ahead. You're saying.
If Martin Luther King Jr. was around today...
That's not what you were saying.
Yes, it was what I was going to say. Because I was looking at your shirt. I was looking at this fine primetime design. But if Martin Luther King Jr. was around today, I am actually quite positive that he would have several pistols. Because somebody was afraid of one of your designs. And I'm like, I don't understand that. Because the world and time we live in, it's about us protecting ourselves and standing up for ourselves.
I have this design that says Black History Matters, protected. It has Huey Newton, Martin Luther King, and Malcolm X on the t-shirt, all armed up.
Military apparel.
Ready to lay it down, real heavy. Go to personcanbodyblends.com, Appear Ill. And check out that t-shirt. It's pretty dope, my design. And I had people telling me it was scary. They were afraid. I mean, men. I had grown black men telling me this design with 3 black men on it with weapons he was afraid of it. I wanted to say some choice words to him, but I didn't.
And might I add, this gentleman was also retired military.
Yeah. But it is what it is. But yeah, man, you should go check it out. Appear Ill Apparel. Appear Ill or Appear Ordinary, buddy. Yeah, this is the Lenny and Lisa Israel show.
Get it there first and then see it everywhere else.
Talking about that loyalty thing.
Yeah.
Where'd you leave off?
Left off in the discussion about how could a friend try to destroy another friend's marriage on purpose.
Marriage or relationship.
Yes.
You know, roommates, friends, not even married couples, friends, groups of friends, people that hang out. You know, you end up being like the Friends TV show. Everybody ends up screwing each other. It happens.
I've never
There's
been
no
those.
loyalty in groups of friends, with young groups of friends with high desires of sexuality, needs of sexuality.
No, I just find in that case that there's just no self-control. Because at the end of the day, why would you purposely do something to hurt your friend? Regardless, I'm not buying
So
that.
why would you have sex with your best friend's girl or boyfriend or husband or wife?
One of you is a whore.
Somebody's missing something in their life.
Someone is angry, someone is missing something, someone is lonely, someone is envious, or man, that's a whole lot of stuff going on there. I've heard stories. I've heard stories, but I've never been in those situations of mass groups of friends where there's 12 people running around kicking it all the time. Nah, that wasn't me. I was kicking it by myself, go to work, go home. A few friends here or there, but nah, not them grand mass packs of kids. Because in high school, that was the first time I saw that whole friends type of situation. 12 up, whole clique. They just all kick it, and they all switched up boyfriend and girlfriends like underwear. Every few weeks, it was a different one with this one, and it was like, okay, yeah, hey, man.
Hey, that.
Yeah, but I'm cool to have not been a part of that.
And you say that like it's a part of a cult of some sort.
No, but I wouldn't have wanted.
Friends,
No, but I wouldn't have wanted.
Jumping on each other's backs.
Yeah, I wouldn't have wanted to. I'm too sensitive because I'd have been mad. I'd have just like, okay, I just wouldn't have wanted to be in that. No, I'm cool. I'm glad I was not in that situation because
in a group of debaucheries.
Yeah, because it's bad enough to have somebody cheat on you or do you dirty, but then when it's one of your friends close to you, man, that's too much. I'm cool. My little spirit is too sensitive for that. Like, see how you were with the trust issue and why is she so nice? Yeah, like that. I wouldn't have wanted that.
Well, the trust people have trust issues because they get done wrong and they don't trust things, and they you might do something and it sparks a trigger. It triggers a feeling or something.
Oh, I'm sure. Because I've had stuff done to me, detrimental relationship wise, emotionally damaging, painful, hurtful things.
Oh, we all have. It's part of life.
Yes, but I didn't let it consume me and turn me into an evil, bitter beasticuff.
Yeah, that's the thing that you can't let being done wrong or hurt in life and in the world turn you into a person that you weren't.
Because it's just, I find that it's more exasperating and draining to be angry or to be mad or to have negative feelings than it is to be happy and at peace and nice. You're not as drained, not as tired. It's just, when you're mad and there's stuff going on and you've been pushed to those levels, man, it's draining.
Being disloyal is draining because you're constantly lying.
And you have to keep up and maintain the lies.
Right.
And when you lie, there's layers to the lie. It's like an onion, and you got to keep adding more layers on top of it. And then by the time you're done, it's a blooming onion, and you just pulling all the pieces off.
That's it.
And the sauce you have to dip it in is the person's feelings who you've been lying to. those people like that, they're comfortable. They're okay with it. They're okay with it, because then when they get found out, it's like, oh, whatever. You're not gonna do nothing to me. But that's most of the time when it's family, because you can't just go drop a backhand on your family member. You might want to, but it's family, so you can't. Certain lines to it.
Always friendship and loyalty. They say, be very selective when it comes to choosing friends. And people nowadays don't know the true meaning of friendship and loyalty. I pick my friends like I pick my fruit. And Daddy told me that when I was only a youth. Yeah, that's real spill. You know, I had some really good friends that I grew up with, and we're still friends today. But friends still do you wrong. Friends do you wrong, keep secrets. Because nowadays you can be like, man, why don't my friend, we cool, we tight, we so tight, we were tight growing up, we were tight all these years, and damn, we don't talk as much as we used to. You try to keep them lines of communication open, talking to your friend, trying to keep your homeboy open. Hey man, damn, what's going on? What's happening? Bop, bop, bop. And then they be so distant, be like, oh well, shit, I guess homeboy don't wanna mess with me no more. You know, you keep your friendship open. But you never know. That homeboy might be feeling guilty because he did something to you in the past. Might have slid through your gal house 1 night, 2 nights, 3 nights. So, who knows? He might have shot in your sack.
1 time.
2 times, 3 times, 4. Ain't no telling. And he feels guilty about it now, but he can't tell you that. Hey man, you know, back in the day, you know, man, you know, I feel kind of bad now, but you know, I was smashing your baby mama. You know, I was gonna get you some weed here and there. You know, I was pinching your sacks. Thanks, friend. Goddamn, you know. With friends like you, who needs enemies?
Like, damn.
Yeah, people do you like that though. People
And the same, and you know what? If there's friends and family, you can tell me if I'm right, and somebody can drop down in the comments and tell me if you have this situation happen to you. But you get them phone calls, them drunk phone calls. Oh, what up, cuz? What up, fam? Oh, bruh. Oh, cuz, I was missing you. Man, I love you. Man, you drunk. You only love me when you drunk. When you sober, you show me how you really feel. Cause you don't call.
You don't answer the phone.
You be invisible.
Because that's that homeboy that's guilty for doing you wrong them years in the past, and now they get faded at the bar kicking it, and then they call you off. Damn, I remember doing my homeboy wrong. Let me call that nigga. Hey, what's me? What's up? And you know what's happening, but yeah, you know, it's all ulterior. Is it an ulterior motive?
It's an ulterior motive.
Yeah, ulterior motives. It's cool, but hey.
Or the ones where you ain't talking.
Something like that's not really done out of sheer hate or nothing, but
it's hidden. It's hidden pretentious hate that's been buried and stuck, and it just kind of surfaces because you know they say when somebody is drunk, the truth comes out.
Truth comes out.
So it's like when they do that, there's an underlying love that comes out in the state of drunkenness.
Right, and somebody that goes behind your back and tries to have and take what you have, wants to be you.
Yes, goes and copies things that are clearly yours or you.
Man, I ain't gonna get into that one.
Or representative characteristics of you. Yeah, we not gonna go there. We're not gonna do
loyalty.
Loyalty.
Where do your loyalties lie? How loyal of a person are you? Ask yourself that right now. Ask yourself this question. How loyal of a person am I? Are you doing somebody wrong? Are you lying to someone? Are you cheating someone?
Are you cheating on someone?
How loyal are you?
What are you doing? What are you thinking about doing?
Do you lie, cheat, steal, and still go to church? Or pretend you go to church?
Or tell people you go to church? Do you have a family member that you always getting over on? You have a family member that you are always lying to?
Right.
Do you have a family member that you always trying to pull a fast one on? And then another family member figures it out?
Or do you pull fast ones on family members? Do you lie and cheat? And, all right, let me upgrade my speech. Do you try to finesse your family? You know, people try to finesse their family and really be proud of it, think they got over. Because you're a liar.
When did it become okay and acceptable to treat your family like your enemies? When?
Well, it's never been acceptable, but people do it anyway.
Right, but it seems like it's a whole lot more of the comforting finessing nowadays.
I don't know. That's what it is. Family love.
Because
it's that dynasty family love, that green leaf family love, the television family love.
Man, if it's that kind, I don't want none of it. None of it. You stealing full entire companies from your family member. You stealing thousands of plots of acreage of land.
Okay, let's talk about. Most of us don't have businesses to steal and acreages of land to steal. Let's just talk about steal somebody's CDs or they Jordans.
Stealing somebody's wallet.
Yeah, something like that. Have you stole somebody's wallet?
Have you stole somebody's Jordans?
Somebody will steal your wallet to ruin your week. Because you got to go cancel your credit cards.
Go get new IDs.
Go back to the DMV.
Go get all the insurance cards. Get everything replaced that was in your wallet. See, and that's the thing. You a family member that you're so regressive that you just have Social Security cards, birth certificates, and identification stuff just stashed away you've stolen.
They call those people scammers. Scammers.
And you just
scammer flim-flammers.
You just taking these things for your family just in case something happens and you need an identity.
Here's a jewel. Here's a jewel. There's something wrong with your character if opportunity controls your loyalty. You have a problem if you're always trying to get over on somebody and then you're proud of it and then you go from person to person trying to get over on them and just even asking and begging for things and doing whatever, finessing. There's a problem with your character.
And that's a sick character flaw. That's a character flaw that you wouldn't even realize is a character flaw, but it just comes out all the time.
Because like they say, true love and loyal friends are two of the hardest things to find in this world.
And I am proud to say that I have...
Say it loud.
I have both of those things because I have true love and I have a very, very, very loyal friend. My bestest friend in the whole entire world is sitting right here next to me doing this podcast with me. Lenny Israel is the true love and the most loyal friend to one Lisa Israel.
Say it loud.
We out here.
Say it loud.
We out here.
Lenny and Lisa Israel. This is that loyalty thing. Episode 2.
True love and loyal friends.
We out.
We out here.
How do you fall into that other discussion?
Well, see, it's like we had a little interesting conversation about the justice system. It was a little bit further into it because it was about the penal system. Penal system as in prisons. And so there are a lot of women now who are going to get jobs as COs.
Prison guards.
And my brother was locked up.
What they make? What does CO make?
They make they make some good little coin. I think like 40 or so starting off first year, maybe something like that. But my brother was locked up for the mass majority of my childhood, leading into my early 20s, and he was in trouble a lot because he was getting special attention from the guards. He was brother's kind of pretty, handsome, strapping young man, and he was getting some special attention, to say the least. He was getting trained.
Shout out to all the brothers on lockdown. No doubt.
He was getting some special attention, to say the least. You know, the kind they put in the movies. Like, yeah, he was getting him some work.
Hold on. All right, you telling me your brother who was locked up doing some time? Mm-hmm. You know, he was dating one of the guards or several
of them. He wasn't, put it like
female
this.
guards, not female guards.
Right. Put it like this. He wasn't just getting extra helpings in the lunch line. He was getting some special helpings outside of the lunch line, behind the laundry room, if wherever there was no camera type of view.
Conjugal visits.
Right. Via.
Now that's
correctional officers.
I say that's game.
And see,
that's game for is that game? Is that game for a prisoner, a man locked up in jail, and he has nothing. Everything is stripped from him, even his dignity. He's locked up. He's locked up.
Locked up.
You know, he's locked up. And he's still attractive to this woman, though. Hey, brothers be in jail. They
be cut up. All they eat 3 squares a day. They work out.
Those are not squares, yo.
They're squares.
That's not food.
That's their food.
I was only in the county. That shit's not food.
Hey, man, that's their sustenance.
Yeah, I know it's worse in prison.
That's their sustenance. That's part of what it is. But regardless of whatever it is that they're consuming, 9 times out of 10, most of them are in there cut up. Cut up, looking like Vin Diesel and Ving Rhames' love child.
Everybody know how it go when a brother get out of jail. What are you gonna do? But nonetheless, is it game, or is it a desperate housewife situation? You know, for a woman to sleep with a woman with a job and a career, something to lose, benefits, all that, to put all that at risk to sleep with an inmate at her job.
For 10 minutes.
Who she's supposed to protect and take care of.
For 10 minutes of physical pleasure, is that enough to sacrifice your career, home, car, and possibly your freedom? Because last time I checked, that's a crime.
Yeah, she is caught. She's going to jail.
Yeah. Yes.
Isn't there a guard that got pregnant and in jail and had the baby in jail?
I think so.
Man, that's wild.
I think so. Yeah, she got pregnant.
She got caught on those types of charges. Got impregnated by a cat on lockdown and got locked down herself for it.
Yeah, and then there's always those ones who. The other one who most recently, she helped 2 prisoners escape, I think it was, and she is incarcerated now. And it's just, that's gotta be game. That's
yeah, cats in jail gamed all the way up and out.
Yeah, man, that's like super pimp game. Because if you can get a free,
I love mama.
You have a free woman.
You sure looking good today.
Damn, your uniform is creased up.
CEO Deborah. I called you by your first name. I'm sorry. Sorry, CEO Johnson.
I'm sorry, Miss Johnson. But still, like you said, he has commissary, 3 hots and a cot. You have a career. Yeah, that's game. If you can get him, if this man can get you to have sex with him, get him out of prison illegally, risking your freedom, that's game.
Yeah, definitely game on his part. definitely. But that's crazy. But it's still, then it goes back to, desperation on her part. Is she that desperate and lonely that she has to mess with somebody at work? What if that woman is married at home, being disloyal?
That makes it even worse. That equates, then dude, if it's like that, that might as well be the same thing as your woman, you married just your regular woman, she cheating on you with a homeless dude down on Skid Row. It's literally got to be the same thing. Hey baby, I'm down here.
No, hold on, wait. All right, you're saying a female CO prison guard having sexual relations with an inmate is just like a woman or a guy out in the world, out in the regular world, married in a couple or with a couple, and you gotta be married, relationship, and go cheat on you with a homeless person.
Yeah.
She out there flashing the lights of the Audi. Where my baby at? I know his box is out here somewhere.
Where's our tent?
Where your tent at, boo? I gave him a phone to see if he had any minutes on his phone.
He should have minutes. I've been watching it.
It's going straight to voicemail. It's dead.
Oh, he don't have no charge around here. Oh.
Or do we?
I bought him a box of chicken and everything. Where is he?
Where my boo at? She out here someplace. Man, can you imagine being cheated on your husband or wife or boyfriend or girlfriend cheating on you with a homeless person? Because
the last time I checked, the way I've heard it go in the world of cheating, that if you cheat, you're supposed to cheat up.
Man, that would be too ill.
That's like cheating all the way down.
But that comparison though. Is that the same? Can those comparisons weigh the prison guard cheating with, not cheating, but sleeping with an inmate to a regular person cheating on their other with
a homeless person? And so the way that you equate that is this prison guard. She has a career. She has a life. She has a home. She has freedom. She has her crafts. She has her book club. She has all these different things that she does, and she decides to put it at risk for an inmate who knows however much time. He has a commissary. He has several children that he can't take care of. But again, he has nothing that he can offer her other than some kind words.
Regulars, he's locked up.
Right, he has nothing that he can.
Him out.
And he's never getting out.
Don't let him out. He's locked up. Won't let him out. No.
So what is the difference between a regular person going and cheating with a homeless person? Because that homeless person, they've been out there for however long, and they choose to continue to be there. They're not bringing anything to the table. You're going to visit them in a box, or her in a box, in a tent, with your own personal bucket of chicken.
Man, they living good down on Skid Row with them tents and stuff. I watched the video.
I know they got linoleum floors and everything.
Yes, they're serious with the homelessness out there. But a lot of the homeless, they don't want help.
No, they don't. They don't want to live by anybody's rules. So it's like if they live somewhere, they live in an apartment complex, they live
But they're getting
wherever.
Help, a Section 8 or help by the state or something. They can't smoke. They can't do what they want. They have to clean. They don't want to live by rules. A lot of them.
Right. They don't want to live by rules. So they would rather go and sleep, live, eat, and defecate on the street.
But is that freedom though? You have everything you need. Man, you're free.
It's freedom, but there's no, what would that be? There's no comforts of life.
But if those comforts
to you
are enough. your pillows, your blanket, your cardboard, your tent, your whatever you have that you
Hey, man.
take tote around with you.
Hey, man, call it what you want. I'll take me some stability. I don't want to live on the street. I'm not trying to have a tent in front of Gold's Gym.
Guess what? In
Venice Beach.
what would that be? Probably in 1547, everyone in America was homeless.
Guess what?
I just pulled that date out of nowhere, but yeah.
I'm not living in 1547. And if I was living in 1547, we'd have had to build us a tent. Nice little fine hut.
The Native Americans had tents, and the white people destroyed them.
And they would have been nice, fine, and fancy. They would not have been these things that are in existence right now that are catching fire on the streets of Venice.
They won't let me out. This is the Lenny and Lisa Israel show.
We out here.
Sign it off.
For the episode number 2, it was all about that loyalty thing. Loyalty.
Ask yourself, are you loyal? Are you a loyal person? And if not, fix yourself. And if not, I guess you're happy with it.
Oh, I feel sorry for your mother. Movie drop? What's that from?
And everybody know where that's from. People ain't even answered the last one yet.
Right. Let me give them an easier one in hopes that they might answer it. Maybe.
You can't get a new movie trivia without answering the old one. And okay, reminder, the movie trivia, y'all. Somebody get this movie trivia. 90s movie. The line goes,
What you smiling with, Kevin?
No, say it with a little bit more attitude.
What you smiling with, Kevin?
Right, something similar to that. We're gonna work on that acting.
Whatever.
Yeah, if somebody can answer that, man, you smart. You gonna get the smart award. Get the smart award.
You can get the smart, very special, extra special smart award.
Man, cause my wife said I can't give away no more free stuff.
No.
Y'all missed that train. Y'all missed it.
And it was a lot. But we are still willing to give some free stuff, but y'all gotta play. Y'all gotta participate. And when we do,
we can give you something free.
when we do give you something free,
Give your ass a compliment.
you still gotta pay shipping and handling. I'll put it in a nice envelope for you.
I'm giving out Donald Trump compliments. Good job. Fine job. You did a great job.
You're great, Tony the Tiger.
Shit. Hey, make sure you get out there and vote for whichever devil you want to rule you. Whichever devil you want to be over you and oppress you, vote for that devil.
I'd rather not.
Get your devil voting on here November 3rd. Whenever the time is, man, I might vote.
It's coming up. I'm getting all these spam text messages. These people I don't know. I don't know you, Bridget. Texting me.
Go vote if you want to. I know. My Bible tells me don't vote. It don't really say don't vote. It just said don't put no man over you. That ain't your man. That ain't your brother. I ain't voting for nobody until they got some. I ain't voting for nobody until they got some blue borders and features on. I ain't voting for nobody until we have a real debate. Get a third party up there, and the third party gotta have some blue borders and features on. I vote for that guy.
That's right.
That's right. But which devil you want to oppress you, vote for him November 3rd. It's going to be either Donald Trump or Joe Biden and that Indian woman.
Kamala
Harris, who likes too short and wears Chuck Taylors. Yay, locks up Negroes on her days off.
Right. She moved around all types of county doing the same thing.
Hey, we ain't getting all political. But, yeah, get your vote on if that makes you happy. Put your little sticker on and put it on Facebook and say you voted and feel like you did something.
Yay, go you.
They'll get that electoral college on. They're going to get it cracking.
And smacking.
Regardless, one of those devils is going to be the president.
No matter what you say. One of them. Somebody's going to have to try to make America great again.
It's either going to be Joe Biden and Kamala Harris locking black folks up and the killings might get cut in half.
Maybe.
Or else they'll be, I don't know, Negroes been pretty prosperous under old Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Look at all the new businesses.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it sounds like I ain't able for nobody.
Sounds like you're supporting Donald Trump.
I know it does, don't it? But he's had the better plan, yo.
Hey, man, seems like he's been much more of an executor for the black community than any other president leading up to now.
Yeah, he's been the better devil to me. So, from what I see.
I think he's got blue horns.
Choose your devil. Lisa, Lenny, Israel. We out.
We out here.
It's the Lenny and Lisa Israel Show, where we have an insightful mix of conversations about what's new and relevant in the worlds of entertainment, business, music, relationships, religion, and more. Hey, let's talk about it.